if you're an Aries born March 21st to April 19th, what can you expect for the month of October 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So Aries, you may notice this month that maybe some people may see you as hot air this month. They may see that they may misunderstand you this month. So you want to be aware that there could be some disconnects in communication, or that you are trying too hard, right? Just maybe putting in too much effort and being too out there. So just be aware to temper yourself, to notice the reactions that you're creating from other people, and whether or not you should move forward or whether you should slow down. So, you just want to be a little more patient with the process and a little more tempered in your delivery, okay? All right, so let's start with your personal romantic relationships, what you can expect for the month of October if you are in a serious or committed relationship. I feel like there's a solid communication that's going to happen this month, and definitely more clarity coming from your partner, their ability to kind of speak up and feel more connected, and actually even understanding, really being able to understand your point of view, being able to connect with you in a new way that is even deeper, more cathartic. Now, sometimes to get to that breakthrough, we have to have a little breakdown. So some of you could have a breakdown in communication or a misunderstanding mid-month that needs some adjustments or clarity. For those of you that have never fought, you could have your first fight. It's like that kind of energy. It's really the full moon around October 19th in Libra that's a little bit of a wild card that can create these kind of like breaks or cracks or shocks. It's also a time when secrets can be revealed, and sometimes they're personal things like wants or desires that our partner has that have never shared with us before, or there could be things that we hear in the media, or a shock around national tragedies, things like that with that full moon of October 19th that could happen. Now, as we go back to your personal relationship, I do feel whatever is being misunderstood gets all cleared up by the end of the month, especially around the 26th. There's a real peace and restoration that happens, and we really end October with this great fun and awareness and assertiveness, kind of like the restoration of our senses and kind of like who you know yourself to be. Now, there is a full moon in your sign on October 5th, Aries, that it feels like there's a shot of energy for you in a positive way that really kind of gives you what you want. However, there could be something that comes up to throw a wrench in that, or a little pain in your neck that happens around that same time. So you just want to go gentle. You don't want to push too hard. Whatever it is you're trying to fix, don't put too much effort in it that you break it, right? You want to be gentle with your communication, gentle with your, assertive nature around that 5th. Now, going back to relationships, for those of you single interested in romance, what can you expect for October? Just like other people can misunderstand your intentions, you want to make sure that you're on the same page with whoever your potential dating partner is. So it would be helpful to be able to say, if you say something, or repeat it back, or ask them if they say something, is this what you mean by that, right? Don't be afraid to kind of like state questions out loud, or to repeat what you think you've heard, because there may be some, like I said, miscommunications in the relationship department that happens this month, and I don't want you wasting your time or going out with somebody that you're just like so bored with. All right, Aries? So I definitely think there's an opportunity, but you want to just really notice the communication so that you're not wasting your time. All right, so let's look at money and career for Aries. There's a real opportunity for you to champion other people, to kind of like bring them up to your level, to kind of show them around about how to create or generate or what to do. So I definitely feel like you championing others, or bringing them up, and even opening doors, or creating relationships or alliances with other people that you value or that you feel you want to champion. So some of you may have these opportunities to be able to pick specific groups or specific people and say, hey, talk to this person or connect with that person. They're going to help you out. Or this is a good alliance here and here. Or even to the point of like, this is how I do things. Let me show you around. You may have some surprise visitors. You may even have an opportunity to be able to open your home for people for an extended period of time. That could be family or extended family or very close friends in need of relationship or kindred spirits. So just be aware that that may happen. Also, there's movement for you politically to be seen. There may be people that want to champion you for office, public office, or even just, be on a board or be, the chairman of a board or be somebody who, has a very specific role to play in their company, and they see you as the benefactor, the person that can get that thing done for them. So of course you always have the freedom to say no, but this actually feels very much up your alley, something that you could be really successful at, gives you a lot of clout. Even though I feel like you already have a lot of clout, it brings more clout to you and money. So that it is something that you will be paid for. So it does feel something good and positive and lucrative coming your way this month in the form of a career move. Okay, so let's look at your health for Aries. Some of you have taken on big stuff, so you may have some shoulder or neck issues, just little tweaks that have happened that you'll want to pay attention to. And then some of you, I also feel draining energy that might have to do with the liver or gallbladder issues. So you want to digestion. So you want to be able to just make sure that things are in the flow and just pace yourself, and then it feels like you're going to be fine. Okay. Anything unexpected for Aries? I think you're going to find that you have more pull than you thought, or that people, higher up, that you determine are higher up, actually know who you are or want, to get to know you even more or have heard of you. So there may be these surprise moments in the month, like, what, they know me? Like, oh, wow, like that kind of energy. So it's kind of nice that your reputation has preceded you and that people are kind of like calling you up to a higher platform, more visibility and more action for you in your career. Okay, great. Now we have the Jupiter, the planet of expansion, moves out of the sign of Libra, where it's been for a year, into Scorpio, October 10th, all the way until November 8th, 2018. And what that means for all the signs is there's more of an influence where we are going to get more willpower, more focused on sex, money, and power. And where Aries, where you need to be careful is that you already are driven that way, right? So you want to be careful that you don't expand too quick, or that you don't become too forceful with your words or hit people over the head, right? Because that can just break down systems instead of build them up. So with this expansive energy, you want to be careful about how you temper it and your own temper, right? You want to be careful that you don't lose patience with others or get mad and drop the ball and go home and say, screw it, I'm not working with these people. When it's, when all that's really needed is you to have a little patience for it to move forward and with great results, right? So I don't want you, out of being overreactive and frustrated, to stop something that can be really good for you long term. So just have a little extra patience this month and just be aware of not running over people with your right ideas or your right enthusiasm, because I know you're right, but other people need time to assimilate it. And with that expansive energy moving so quickly, this is something that you're gonna have to temper all year, right? Like having to pay attention to where other people are in relationship to your projects and your careers, and not having to push so hard that they're choking on it, but you're giving them time to be able to assimilate it and to be able to come back to you and agree with you, okay? So you can have that harmonious partnership. All right, feels terrific, you guys. I love the energy for you, Aries. Really straight on, focused, and positive. So you're gonna have a lovely October. So have a wonderful month, Aries. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, please comment below. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.